Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1990's Represent. We're wrapping up our fourth cycle in 1998 with a video game. In this episode, we're talking about Grim Fandango. Really great point-and-click adventure game from LucasArts. I played it back like a long time ago, like not right when it came out, maybe like a year or two after. It's been a really long time since I played it. I ended up buying the remastered version on Steam. I want to say in a Steam summer sale or sale of some kind. And then basically, like those Steam sales go, you buy like a bunch of stuff, and there's stuff that like I haven't even installed yet. So this one we'll be doing in this video. We'll be doing the remastered version. So we did Full Throttle remastered on a previous cycle in 1995. And then we're doing the Grim Fandango remastered for this. I have some notes here about it. We'll get through those notes, and then we'll get to our gameplay. So let me just grab my notes here. Alright, so Grim Fandango, first released October 30th, 1998. So right in there for the Halloween season, basically like day before Halloween. A great, again, LucasArts point-and-click adventure directed by Tim Schafer, who also did Full Throttle, like Day of the Tentacle, and then after LucasArts, games like Psychonauts and things like that. This was the first LucasArts adventure game to use like 3D graphics over static background. So like I think like the character models are 3D. A lot of the other stuff is 3D as well. The other stuff in the other games was kind of like just 2D kind of graphics, like over like another like 2D background kind of thing. Like a lot of the like classic LucasArts games, like Full Throttle was that way as well. But Grim Fandango is the first one to utilize like 3D, like full 3D character models and things like that. So total setting is basically like very Day of the Dead inspired, kind of like the Sugar Skulls and all that. And then also 1950s, like kind of retro futurism, if you will. And then throwing in kind of like film noir like elements as well. It just made for a really cool like setting. The art direction is really good. And basically you play as Manny, and he's kind of like a salesman of like, I think it's like after like characters pass away, they go to the land of the dead, and there's like a 4-year journey, like a walking journey, but like they're trying to upgrade them to like various, it's like oh, you can take the express train but you have to have like led a good life to get that. So he's kind of there guiding people or helping guide these people through this journey. It's an amazing game. It reviewed really well, but unfortunately it didn't sell very well commercially, and it was kind of like one of the fact that it kind of was a commercial failure is kind of what led LucasArts to kind of get out of the adventure genre. I don't know if this was necessarily the last one of those in that genre, but it kind of led them to do less and less adventure games. They were still around for a while after this, but they were doing more like RPGs. So they did like the Knights of the Old Republic came out like 3 or 4 years after this. Wait, it was like 2003. So like maybe like 5 years later. A bunch of other Star Wars games, so like Force Unleashed, all that kind of stuff came out after this. But this was one of the last kind of point-and-click adventure games. And then the company basically, I think it like still exists in kind of some form. But according to my research, LucasArts is really only around now to kind of license out some of the like LucasArts back catalog to like third parties. So we're not making anything new or anything like that. The company, like I said, is kind of still there, but it's really basically just there to kind of license out the stuff for like remastered collections like this and other things like that. Let's see here. Double Fine eventually ended up getting the rights to it. So they initially didn't have the rights, but I think when Disney bought Lucasfilm, it came with LucasArts. They basically got like basically closed LucasArts at that point. But then they were able to, Double Fine was able to get the license to do the Grim Fandango like remastered version. I think that came along with like Full Throttle as well. I don't remember which remastered version came out first, if it was Full Throttle or Grim Fandango. But the interesting thing with the remaster, like I loaded it up just to get it to see how it works, and the remaster of Full Throttle is once you go into remastered mode or original mode, it's a night and day difference. You can definitely see like where it's like basically like completely like updated the graphics. In this one, the only thing that really updates is kind of the character models, like because I think the backgrounds were all static and like so like the original version still looks really good of Grim Fandango. Still looks really good. It looks a little bit better when you go to the remastered thing. You can basically hit backspace to go between the remastered version and the original and back and forth. But I was kind of surprised with how well the original version still looked. You know, like almost 26 years later at this point. Because let me see, yeah. So 98, 2008, 825, or maybe 98. Math is hard, right? So 2003, so it's 27 years at this point, I think. Maybe like, yeah. So 98 to 2018 is 20. Yeah. So then. 1920, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 27 years. So 27 years this fall will be the release of this, because I did the 1998 series on the 25th anniversary of that year. But it still looks really good for it being a 27-year-old game, basically. Apparently when Tim Schafer was developing this game or designing it, he came up with two concepts for a game. He said he kind of always wanted to do a game based around the kind of like Day of the Dead and that kind of aesthetic. And he pitched both that Grim Fandango and Full Throttle to LucasArts at the same time. LucasArts ended up going with Full Throttle, thinking, or probably with it being a more, they thought it was going to be a more commercially viable game. It was going to do better commercially, which it did, which paved the way for them to do Grim Fandango. But then, like we mentioned earlier, Grim Fandango unfortunately did not sell well. Even though there's a lot of really good reviews for this game. It shows up on a lot of like greatest games of all times lists as well. But basically pitch Full Throttle. It's one of the only, I think, two maybe not two, but like there's only a small selection of LucasArts adventures that don't use the Scum engine. So the Scum engine is basically what they use for pretty much all these other adventures, like Full Throttle used it, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis use it. I think Day of the Tentacle, Sam and Max. All those games use the Scum engine, with the exception of Labyrinth, which was based on, I think, like a 1986 LucasArts game, and it's based on the Jim Henson's Labyrinth movie. And Grim Fandango was the other one that didn't use the Scum engine. Grim Fandango uses the Sith engine, which is the engine that basically powered Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight, which we also talked about on this series a last cycle, I think, for 97. Anyway, we're going to bring up some reviews here and some award lists for this game. And it, like I said, reviewed really well, just did not do well in sales. But Metacritic has it at a 94 out of 100. Adventure Gamers has it at a 4.5 out of 5. Allgame has it at a 4.5 out of 5. Edge gave it a 9 out of 10. Game Revolution has it at an A minus. GameSpot has it a 9.3 out of 10. 9.4 out of 10 from IGN. Next Generation has it at a 5 out of 5. PC Gamer gave it a 91%. And PC Zone gave it a 9 out of 10. And some other just awards it got. So PC Gamer gave it Adventure Game of the Year in 1998. IGN, same thing, Adventure Game of the Year. CNET, Adventure Game of the Year for 1998. GameSpot gave it several awards. So PC Adventure Game of the Year, PC Game of the Year, Best PC Graphics for Artistic Design, Best PC Music. The music in this game is incredible. It got Game of the Year and Best of E3 at 1998. Let's see what else we have. We had the Game Critics Awards. So this was, I think, at the E3 as well. But Best Action Adventure Games that was on display there. Didn't win anything from the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences, but it was nominated for, I think, no, I won Adventure Game of the Year, but it was nominated for Game of the Year. Didn't win that. Um, Outstanding Achievement in Art and Graphics was nominated for that. Outstanding Achievement in Character or Story Development was nominated there. And nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Sound and Music. So nominated for a bunch of the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences Awards, but it won a bunch of other awards as well. So really well received, like critically, just commercially didn't do well. So that is going to do it for this part of the video. We're now going to jump into some gameplay and we'll be right back with that. Alright, and we are back in our game here. So there we go, classic LucasArts logo, Day of the Dead style, really cool. So we got the cutscene here.
I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
No. There's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass and the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint.
Alright, so now we're actually in the game here. So I think we're in the original graphics here. And this is the remastered. So I still think it looks really good, even with the original. So let's see, what I remember, I think that thing was shaking, so let's go look at this.
Looks like I got a message. It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
It's like, yeah, you gotta grab these.
It's a deck of cards. Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of sol- Deck of cards just wouldn't help there. Deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
It's not automatically save. Okay.
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
From what I remember, you need to get a car. You gotta do some stuff to get it, so let's go over here.
Here's what I need. Wheels. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Ooh, I might get hurt if I try to get one down by myself. Hey, service.
Hey, who the... Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. I don't ride them. Just wrench them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big. You're just right.
No, they told me again and again. I'm too big to drive.
You're not too big. You just have a self-image problem.
A what?
Repeat after me. I am not fat. I am thin. Women find me attractive.
Hey, I never said I was too fat for the ladies, just the cars. The ladies like me just fine.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Alright, so now we need to... I remember you need to break into an office and get... There's like a computer you need to, like, essentially hack, I think. You're not really hacking it, but... Alright, let's go back over here. Oh, I forgot you can double click to run. Alright, cool.
That won't help it get signed.
I also remember reading that when they made Grim Fandango, they wanted to make it...
It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
They wanted to make it longer, so they basically just added in a lot of stuff. I think you can play through Full Throttle pretty quickly. I think this takes a lot... There's a lot more, like, chapters and, like, stuff like that in Grim Fandango. So they definitely added in a lot of stuff. Let's see what we can do here.
Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom. Not picking that up.
Wait, I thought I saw something about signing, so... Sign it yourself? Alright, try that.
Change his auto response here.
Ah, cripe, Saber, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Alright, let's see if we can get out of here now. Wait, where's the door? I guess you can't... You probably have to leave the way you came in, but... So yeah, then we need to go get her to sign the thing. The work order.
It's my boss's
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah? I'm driving!
Alright. So yeah, I think they then have to go into the land of the living to bring back the people that have died into the land of the dead, or whatever it is, but...
The living still give me the creeps. I have to say, this food looks pretty good. In this world, all I can do is look, smell, and reap. I can't reap hamburger. Cows are a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce. Look at these poor saps.
You gotta love the art direction in this part. Like, so it looks like they've like took like multiple faces. It's like, looks like a Picasso painting basically. But anything else like an interactive in here?
Truth be told, I'd rather be setting this milkshake soul free.
Yeah, definitely know we gotta interact with this.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you'd care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Slam the front into the weeds. Tub the rear end. Dual blowers popping out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
Oh, on second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey, Really? Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
All right, so that concludes that first, like, little, not really I guess the first chapter of the first year of the game, because I think that the game is divided up into years. But that's going to do it for this episode. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. And next time we'll be jumping into our fourth cycle of 1999. I have some really good stuff lined up for that. So again, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.